Madden NFL 22 on EA Sports. And today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Steelers and the Vikings, and it comes your way next.
McLeod now on the return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
At the 26-yard line.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. Here's Roethlisberger. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he will have a Steelers first down by about a yard. It's a gain. Five on 3rd and 4.
First down, Steelers.
Roethlisberger will throw. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first. Now Roethlisberger. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Steelers first down.
Now a first down carry for Harris. A beautiful fake. Still staying on his feet. Are you serious? And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. Cook with a first down and much more. And all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage. On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
On play action, Cousins rolling to his right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. A give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. On 3rd down, it's Cook. 46 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Left side, Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are in. Point away from tying this thing up. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. That time, a 9-play drive, and it's capped off by the touchdown run coming from Dalvin Cook. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. McLeod now on the return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
From the 24, Roethlisberger. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Daniil Hunter able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Dalvin Tomlinson providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. The Steelers send out their punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
Now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Well, I've heard you say that so much of being a great inside linebacker is diagnosis, and that time he diagnosed things instantly, made a beeline for the football. And he'll get this pretty close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 30. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Cousins here on the bootleg. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And they're going to have a 3rd down. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. They'll run for it. Cook. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. Play fake. Cousins sliding out of the pocket. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. They go play action. Cousins. He'll buy some time right. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Tyler Conklin there to make the grab. And the Vikings... taking the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. McLeod now on the return. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. Short little throw to Ebron. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now it's Roethlisberger. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Ben to throw again. Ebron caught left side. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So we've reached, and now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Cousins. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Play action now. Cousins. They'll roll him out right. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A give. This is Cook. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. On 2nd down, it's Cook again. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 3rd down, Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
at the 41-yard line.
Cousins on first down. On the move to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Alex Highsmith able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
3rd and long for Cousins. Rolling to his right. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to the ground, Cook. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line. Again, it's Cook. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 17. On 3rd down, it's Cook. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Oh, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. K.J. Osborne, 14 yards. And the Vikings take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it was finished off on the 14-yard touchdown run. McLeod now on the return. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially. But you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Roethlisberger's throw complete there to Smith-Schuster. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it?
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Say hello to Eric Kendricks. He gets the sack there. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Roethlisberger. Short little throw to Ebron. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
And they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe, because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
And that is incomplete.
And we're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. 2nd down, they go right back to Cook. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Cousins from the gun on 3rd. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, Cousins. He gets this one to Johnson. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
That is an absolute backbreaker. That design passing play wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the 4th. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
First and 10 at the 47.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Dancing to his left. They're going for Jefferson downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
From the red zone now, Cousins. He'll get this over to Westbrook. It's complete. Touchdown! D.D. Westbrook from 13 yards out. And the Vikings go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. So an important touchdown right there is now they're really beginning to pull away.
Yeah, this was a tight game until not too long ago. But since then, they've hit the accelerator. And they pushed the lead up to 3 scores here in the 4th quarter. And I don't see them looking back.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. McLeod now on the return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? Accumulating 1st downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
From the 29, Roethlisberger over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 40. A big play there on the catch and run. To throw again is Roethlisberger. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Back to Smith-Schuster. This time complete. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 28. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held him to 7. If we'd made 1 more play, could have had our shutout.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching in Atlanta, our apologies. Meanwhile, Cousins' throw pulled in by Jefferson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing here, Cousins. Flushed out right. This will be caught just inside the 10. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. On 2nd down, Cook. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll run with Cook. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
And this is caught. Touchdown. Wait, hold a second here. Flag down. Let's see if this will stand. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
On 2nd down, it's Cook. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. So So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that.